Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. I think it's funny because, when I do these videos, I uh, put a title in there and I put TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. And I'm laughing because I don't know about you all, but, it's like, what day is it? I mean, it doesn't, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, they all seem the same now. It's kind of weird. So, anyway, thought that was funny. I didn't even think about it when I did it. But anyway, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm wearing, I don't know if you can see this or not, but look at my little, can you see that? My little martini pin. It's out of silver. My daughter got that for me for Christmas, and I'm having a hard time figuring out how to put it on. I never was good at pins, but anyway, a little martini glass, it with a little stick and a toothpick and an olive on it. Oh my gosh, I think it's so cute. Anyway, I am glad, you hear that, we're having trouble. We're just having trouble getting in, vaccines here in Minnesota and Minneapolis. And I don't know about all of you, but all of my friends, every day I hear from them and they're, oh, I just got my shot or I'm getting my shot next week or whatever. So it's like, oh boy, I'm really anxious to get that done. But I mean, it is exciting, isn't it, that we have that to look forward to? And now they're talking about maybe things will be really pretty much kind of back to normal in the summer. So, yay, Hi, Deb Marie. Hi, Elaine. I'm getting these little messages on the sign. I haven't gotten those before, you guys. Sometimes I do, but not every time. So anyway, one more thing I want to tell you before I get going here is that I saw this young woman. We live in an apartment building, and she had this mask on. She was like probably 30 years old, and it looked so good. And I said, "What kind is it?" And so I came up and immediately looked it up. But I just wanted to share this. Now, we're not selling anything. I'm not getting paid on this. Nothing. But it's something that I really want to share. It's this goes around the neck and then this goes up over the head, and it's got, like filters in it. So you can keep using it. You just change the filters. And it's Breathe 99 is the name of it. You can breathe in it. It's very easy to breathe in, and it's 99% sure of not letting anything get in, where the cotton masks say you can still get the little droplets in and everything. This one is just like really pretty solid. So I'm excited about this. My husband and I both got one, and I know that because I think we're going to still be wearing masks for probably another year. Who knows? The poor lipstick people. They can't sell any lipsticks because we all have our mouths covered. So anyway, I just wanted to, pull that in. But I was on an interview the other day, and this man asked me, he said, what is the big thing you have realized about yourself in the last 12 months? And I'm like, well, I can say that I realized all kinds of physical things. I realized that I could, do my own nails, which I never ever tried to do before. I'd always go get, them fixed. I realized that I could go longer without a haircut, and which I never did. I always get it cut like every 6 weeks, and now, I'm going to go at least 2 months or more. Um, I realized a lot of things, but internally, I realized because we have been in seclusion, I realized that, I'm such an extrovert. It's like people, people. I got to be around people. I got to talk to people. And I know I talk to you guys about that all the time about friends. You got to call your friends. You got to communicate with your friends. And I mean, I'm just such a believer in that. But when we were young, and we were like in our early 20s, Mike and I got married and we were 22. And I would come home from work and I'd be so exhausted. And I would kick off my shoes, my feet would hurt. I would sit on the sofa, just so tired. And we lived in an apartment building. And then somebody would come and knock on the door. And Mike would look at me and go like, party time. And I was just like, oh, wow. I put on those shoes. I went to the door, brought them in. We had a glass of wine. I was like, never tired. You could have, I mean, it was just like pushing a button. So I've always been like that. So during this, now granted, I have to say, I'm married. I've got my guy here with me, and so it's not as bad. But some of you that are alone out there and living by yourself, I think that would be hard. But it was hard for me not to be around people and not be. I did talk to people because I called my friends, but it was hard not to be around them. And so I really learned that I could function uh, by myself, within myself. I did more meditating. I did more, well, taking care of myself more than when I was always rushing off to meetings and doing everything. I've certainly taken better care of my skin and, everything. But I proved to myself or I learned that I could be alone with myself and be okay. Because I was always one of those people that thought, if I don't, if I don't have people around me and I'm not talking to people, then I am just so down. Now I don't get depressed, but just down. And I remember one time I went in the hospital, and the night before, I was supposed to take these drugs and I didn't want to take them. And so, I woke up the next morning and Mike said he'd been awake all night, visualizing me on a white cloud and visualizing people, my friends calling me and everything when I was in the hospital. And that's exactly what happened. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that was just so great. So I've always been like that. But so I really have learned a lot about myself in these 12 months. Have you learned about yourself? I mean, are there things that you have, didn't realize about yourself, or that you've taken more time to go within? I don't know, let me know, because I thought that was just really a good question. And I know we're coming out of this and it's not going to be that long, and we can all get together. We can have, our chapters are going to start. We're going to be, I want to tell you guys, I want you to all to go to you're on our Facebook page. So go to the group where it says groups and sign up for our private ABD private group, because we're getting ready to have a Zoom meeting in that. And if you go in now, we're going to have it at 4:30 Central Time. And I'm going to introduce you to some people, and we're going to talk. We're going to get to see each other. We're going to get to communicate. So please go on there, and the Zoom link will be there once you get approved to get in. And I've got somebody standing by that can approve you to get in. So we've got lots to tell you. I want to talk about our inner circle that we're starting, our inner circle membership, which is so exciting for me. 12 years I've been building Aging But Dangerous, you guys, and now it's coming all together, and we're going to have these fabulous things happening. So anyway, I'm over time. So go to the group on your Facebook, on this Facebook page. You should be able to go to groups, sign up for the Aging But Dangerous private group, and then come on our Zoom call with us at 4:30. So anyway, kisses. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Monday morning with coffee. Martini to coffee. Okay, goodbye.